Brenbo. Guys, running here, aka Brenbo. Hey guys, what's up, friend here, aka Brenbo. Hey guys, what's up, friend here, aka Brenbo, and today. Hey guys, what's up? Brendan here, aka Brenbo, and we're back with another mod for the TT. And as you can see, ECS Tuning, one of the best websites out there for German cars. I haven't brought this up before, but they're better than USP Motorsports, better than all of them. I just never ordered from them because they're really expensive and their parts are just out of this world good quality. So I can't recommend them enough. Check them out if you have a German car. I'm gonna go unbox this really quick. You guys can see what it is, and I'll tell you guys about it after and what it does and why I need it. But let's just unbox this. So I'm kind of surprised I haven't done this sooner. This is like a major problem in all TTs for at least the 1.8 liter turbo. Ever since this motor came out, the coils in it have been terrible, and I mean the ignition coils, not coilovers, okay? So there was a recall even in 2003 for the ignition coils, and I'm almost positive they weren't replaced by the owner. He didn't get the recall because they're so bad. And I'll put a video up right now of it idling. It idles very bad. It's jumpy, and it's just not even smooth. And then when I'll accelerate really slowly or kind of heavily, it'll sometimes just drop RPMs. And that's because the piston misfires, because it doesn't ignite. So this will help that problem. It'll ignite, it won't misfire, and there's even a check engine light on that has been on since I got the car from these misfires. And I've been wondering how to replace it. No one really knows around here, like these shops, because they're not working on German cars. So I didn't want to take it to Audi because they're just so expensive and everything like that. But I figured out, looked on forums, and it's this. So I'm going to put this really nice kit on by ECS. They're the only people to come up with this kind of design, and I'll show you what I mean in a little bit. But they're basically the best kit you can get for ignition coils, and it looks amazing. It makes your engine look 100% better just by doing these ignition coils, something that you wouldn't really do to make your engine look good. So it's a benefit. So I'll show you what's in it. So to start, this is the adapter. The coils that I'm putting in are from the 2.0 liter and the new TT. So they're way more reliable and they're taller. So I gotta put this in to make like room or adapt the new coils because they're taller. So it just makes it so when they go down, they're raised more because they're taller, you know. And it looks super nice. It's red. That's ECS Tuning because they're the only ones that make it. That's what's so special. That's what's so cool about ECS is they make custom things like this that no one else makes. And it's a very, very nice color. It's gonna look awesome. Next, another thing that ECS they're the only ones that sell it, is these. And they're for the coils. You screw these, the coil goes right here, you screw them down, and it prevents them from popping. Because sometimes ignition coils will pop and they'll pop up, and that can also cause a misfire. So these hold down the coils so they don't pop and cause that problem. And I haven't found anyone else who makes these. So this is awesome. It prevents any popping, even though they're very good coils, reliable and everything like that. Even if they do pop, this will protect it and it won't pop. Next is the coil itself. I don't really want to take it out. I'll show you when I install it. But it has a red top, which is really cool, just like the R8 ignition coils. They're red on the top. And they're longer. I haven't taken the other ones out yet, but these look pretty long. And that's it. It just plugs in right here. I have 4 of these, 4-cylinder. I have 4 of those engine coil popper protector things. 4 of everything. What's so nice about this kit is it also came with a vacuum reservoir relocation kit too. So this is the hose to relocate it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's really hard to explain, but usually you have to buy this separate, and all of this came in one kit by ECS, which was so cool, amazing, everything like that. But I gotta cut this probably to fit it. I know where I'm gonna fit it, I'll show you. To me, it's a really good spot. One of my friends showed me this. This is where he put his on his TT. And I'm gonna paint it red. It's black and it looks pretty beat up. So I'm gonna paint it red to match the coils and the coil adapter plate. I've never seen anyone do this really, but it's gonna make more run in the engine and gonna make it stand out more. So I'm gonna paint that and then relocate it with this hose. Last, I have NGK Laser Platinum Spark Plugs. These are just about the best spark plug you can get for tuned engines. In the description of these spark plugs, it says these are recommended for APR tuned vehicles, which I will be doing after I install this. Next thing I'm doing is the tune, because I have everything ready. So these will work perfectly with the 2mm buffs you get. And since the 2.0 coils are longer, I can gap these spark plugs bigger than I would what it is right now. So I'm gonna gap these at 0.040, which to give it a bigger gap, more spark, therefore just better. And then these run a lot cooler, which is very good too. But I do not recommend these if you're not gonna tune your engine or if it's not modified at all, because it's meant for modified and tuned engines. So these are great spark plugs, highly recommend them. The number is PFR7B4853. So I don't know if that matters, but just to let you guys know. So as you guys can see, these are the stock ugly coils. They're even marked by the previous owner just to know what piston or cylinder it is. I don't know. People are dumb. But this is the vacuum reservoir. It covers the fourth coil. So that's why you have to remove it no matter what, even to change the coils. But you could actually keep this on if you didn't have the coil poppers. I'm just gonna call it that. It's not called that, but I'm gonna call it that. So I have to remove this for those coil poppers to fit. So I'm gonna move this right here. And that bolt has a bracket like this. I didn't take this bracket off to put the valve cover on, you know, this thing. So I took the bracket off, which leaves a hole, and a lot of people put it right there. It's out of the way, and it can, if you paint it red, it'll blend in with the coils. So I think it'll look pretty good. But you just have to unscrew this bolt and then two other ones. I'll show you that. Remove the coils, unplug the sensors from each one. Super easy mod to do actually. Just takes a little bit of time, but definitely super easy. Just take them out, put the new ones in, put new spark plugs in. Very, very easy. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. Stay tuned. First, I'm gonna remove the first bolt, and it's a 10mm. Just loosen this up and take it off. Then there are actually 3 hex bolts, one right there, and back there. So I'm gonna take those two off to take out this bracket, and after that you will not need that bracket anymore. Just throw it in the garbage with pride. So I got it loose. There's one of those annoying clamps I complain about every single mod video I do. There's only one of them, and it's behind this. I'm just gonna undo that quick, take it off, and then paint it. So I'll just rush through this. I won't show it, but I'm just gonna cut that clamp. You guys know what I'm talking about. These are such a pain. Guys, I'm so cheap, I'm using caliber paint. You know, you gotta save money sometimes when you put these big mods in. Just kidding. I'm gonna paint this up. I did clean it for all you clean freaks out there. Say clean it before you paint. I cleaned it already. It's nice, ready to go. Put the caliber paint on, and I'm gonna install the rest when this is waiting to dry. Next, just remove all 4 sensors from the ignition coils and then pull them out. There's a special tool that goes in between these slots on this side, but I don't have it, so I'm gonna be using a screwdriver. Please don't get mad at me, guys. I'm cheap. So I'm gonna take these out, these plugs, and then take out the coils and then get back to you. Now that I got these out, supposedly you can just put a screwdriver under the front and lift it up. There is rubber that slides into it. That's how it holds it there. So for the first second or so when you're pulling up, it's gonna be really hard to. So after that, it should just pop out though. But I think it's gonna be pretty easy. You guys are gonna watch. removed all 4 and they were really dirty. I'm gonna show you inside where the spark plug goes. It's really, I don't know if you can tell, it's all like corroded and nasty. So I'm gonna try to clean that out. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna clean up all these plugs and everything, and I'm gonna get back to you when it's all clean and I'm about to install the new kit. So I got this as clean as I think I can get it. It was pretty like corroded, I guess. I don't even know what it was. But I got most of it out. The plugs are clean, the inside's clean. I gotta pull out the spark plugs. You see that back there? That's my new friend, because it's like 100 degrees out with 100% humidity. So I'm done. But I'll get to the spark plugs. You guys can watch. So over here you got the junk compartment, you know, the aisle for all the bad stuff, all the stock OEM garbage, except OEM is pretty good sometimes. Okay, for some reason it didn't get me putting the spark plugs in. I guess my camera is junk. So I gotta torque these down 15 foot-pounds. Hopefully I get this recorded. I don't know what happened, it just like crashed or something. So torque these down and then I can install what I actually need to install, the coils. Time for the cool part actually. So I'm gonna put the adapter in. This thing is gonna look so sick, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna install everything. I'm gonna install everything actually, and then just keep painting that reservoir, and then I'll just keep you guys along, and then hold you dear in my hands. Look at that, guys. That looks so good. So I'm gonna put the poppers on, good poppers, and then relocate that vacuum. Guys, I'm pretty sorry about this. I had to go to work the next day, so I was up to like 11:30 putting this back together because painting it took forever. It said on the can, because I said I was using caliber paint, so you gotta wait like 20 minutes to 30 minutes between coats. I did like 6 coats just to play it safe. So I was up all night just because I had to wait for this paint to dry. So I'll show you what it looks like right now. It looks pretty good. I actually located the vacuum res somewhere different than what I thought. And I forgot that my friend has different tubing from his intercooler, so that's the reason I couldn't fit it there. So I put it in the back. You can still see the red, you can still see the whole thing. And I wired it pretty decently. You can see it. So that's all that matters. It looks amazing. I couldn't be happier with it. And since I drove it to work, I know how it acts and responds. And let me tell you, it revs a lot faster. Like when you get on the gas, it just goes way faster. I don't know if it's because my spark plugs are bad or if the coils are just that good, but it revs way faster. Once you get way on the gas, it's just very good. If for some reason it feels a little bit faster, it's probably my mind just like messing with me thinking that it's faster, but it feels faster. And I just can't stop looking at this. It looks so good. It makes the engine look so much better because already the engine looks pretty bad because it hasn't been cleaned ever, I think. The owner really never paid attention to the engine. So it really makes the engine look a lot better. And now that I have this, the cold air intake, the inlet hose, the diverter valve, the engine's starting to come together. And it's starting to look very good. I still have lots planned for this engine, so don't think I'm done, because I'm not. I'm going to make this engine look very good. Maybe not like showroom good, but definitely an eye-catching good. But that is going to conclude it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please do this if you have this engine, because it definitely makes a difference and it makes it look very good. So I will see you guys later. I will have more mod videos coming soon and other things in between, and peace out.